with what I done yesterday, I loaded it up as I said I would on Tuesday. I loaded the game up, took a repair truck and trailer over to the second map I've unlocked. This one here. Travelled a little bit around the map. I refilled and made sure all vehicles were filled. Essentially that's all I done and drove it back. I have got the twin steer just the other side of this tunnel, which is also filled and repaired. I've also taken the fuel trailer that I had down here for the scout vehicle. I've taken that back to the first map and sold that. That's why I was in that vehicle when I first got into the game. So we will jump into the Tataran. And we'll continue our exploration. I'm up there, meaning would it be easier just to go there? I'll go around that way in down in. Not sure which way I came there. I need to activate that task. I activated that one at the end of the stream last week, Tuesday. This road looks a bit terrible to get from this watchtower over here. That one looks good, but will it be one that I need to build? Those two look like frames where this one looks complete, so I think I might turn around and go here. I'll place the marker there just so I know where I need to go up in there, and I know the way from there. So we'll get straight into it. Hey there Wazo, how you doing today? Welcome in for the stream. You've got come in just at the start of the stream. I've still got more exploring on this map to get done. So we'll do the exploring in the Tataran. How are you today? That's good to hear. I'm not too bad myself. I'm always a bit tired, but that's normal, so not complaining. Well, the Tataran just didn't want to turn. Went straight into the tree. Do you know much about Snowrunner or seen much or anything? I do like this type of game. I've got a steering wheel that I play it on. I play a lot of driving games, not necessarily racing, just normal driving simulator games. I'll be interested to see if the ice is still cracked down where the car is. Because when I loaded the game yesterday, it was still cracked from Tuesday, so it was saved in the save file. which that sort of thing doesn't usually save. Yeah, I often winch scout trailers by on this. I've often said this should be able to winch to trailers, but it would make it overpowered. You barely use any other vehicles. That's another thing I done yesterday. I bought this truck here. It's full of both repairs and fuel. Yeah, this truck, this Tavern is an excellent vehicle, but they do make it so you can't can't attach trailers. I'm personally thinking because it'll just make it just way too overpowered. OP, and they don't want any truck to be OP. I also like the twin steer, the 4-slot twin steer, but that one also has the same problem. It can't connect to trailers. It also needs a snorkel, because you go through any water really and it starts to drown and you get water damage. Which I happened to do a little bit yesterday. I might be able to go straight up here. Well, that was a bit of damage. I got the tyre. Yeah, I've got this one on this map. I've barely used it. This is the first time I've really used it, and it seems to be a pretty decent vehicle for now. But on this map it did get a bit stuck. I've used the Bandit on every map so far. It has been my main vehicle the whole game pretty much. I've been doing each map in order of on this screen, and other than competitions, I've 100%ed all of the tasks and contracts and collected all the vehicles and upgrades on all of them up to Amur. And that's the last area I have currently. Yeah. Yeah, I had to, on the first map in Amur, I had to rescue one of those trucks, one of those scout vehicles from the top of a mountain. When I saw that one being that I needed to rescue, I thought I might give it a go, and I went and bought it, gave it a bit of a go. On the first map it seemed good, but on this map it seemed to get stuck in snow very easily. While I was in, I didn't check either. I was also told about this one on Thursday last week. It's an interesting truck. Yeah. So that there is the path I made with that with a scout vehicle, scout fuel trailer on Tuesday. Usually the maps don't save that sort of thing, but it did here. I'm hoping this curves around to go to this watchtower. Yeah, usually when the map starts getting too terrible and can't do things, I usually... Oh, I took a shortcut there. I usually try to restart the game to reset the map a bit. But with that saving, yeah, until I unlocked this Tataran, I was always using the you get the first vehicle you ever get given, the small ute. I upgraded that completely, and that was my main scout vehicle until I got this. Once I got this, it left the other one in its dust. This one took over straight away. This one also has the downside that you can't customize the wheels on it. Huh. So far I haven't seen any roads to go up there. This looks like something on the left here, but it doesn't really look like it goes very far, but it also might be the way to go. Wonder if this one will curve around to where I'm needing. It's going up the hill, that's a good sign. Kind of looks like it stops here though. If I can get to a spot where on the right I can get up the mountain, I might just place a marker on the waypoint, on the watchtower, and head straight to it. Oh, the road's back. Kind of. Ouch, there goes another tyre. And suspension's pretty much dead now. Have you played this map at all, or seen this map? This area? Just curious. Might help if I repair it. No reason not to. Got one more spare tyre. It has turned the right way. I'll place a marker on it. No? One thing I'll say, it is extremely challenging. It's the last map in the Year 1 pack. Season 4. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing all single player, but I do have a save file that I've prepared for doing multiplayer as well. No, I want to go straight. Don't want to turn there. There's actually a little station at this watchtower. You don't have that too often. So you're still pretty new to the game then. I own every American vehicle other than DLC that I don't own, and most of the Russian vehicles, I think. And of course it's night time. At least it's not too dark. You can kind of see it. Landslide in the woods. Left behind. Only the two. I can activate that one right there. And where's landslide in the woods? Down there. I should be able to get there. Looks like I'll be able to come down. This should be able to make it down that hill easy. What's that there? From there I'll probably go down through that way to get the other side of that. There. Just look the other way. I don't care what they say. We could do it all, take away my sadness. We could do it all, venture into blackness. Hey. Go that way to activate that task. I don't care what they say. Take away my sadness. We could do it all, venture into blackness. Fair enough. So left behind. Hello, we were just, let's say, we were taking some measurements here. Then the weather got worse. One of the cars wouldn't start, so we had to leave it behind. Can you help us get it back to the weather station? Sure, I can do that. Let's start tracking it and see where it is. It's a Don 71. All the way over there. Whoa. And it needs to come over here. Whoa, that one's gonna take a bit. Yeah, I haven't done any multiplayer at all, but I have prepared one save game by traveling the first three areas, Michigan, Alaska and Tamir, collected all the upgrades and all the vehicles that I've just given to you. was I planning? We'll go around here. So in Michigan, I did do all the contests as well. Got gold on all the competitions. Yeah, 100%. In Alaska, I done about half of it, and then gave up and thought I don't want to be limited to time limits in snow, so just stopped them. Yeah, I'm watching a multiplayer playthrough on YouTube at the moment from another Twitch streamer, and one bug I saw today, they're driving through Kola Peninsula doing a log delivery from one map to another. When they travelled through the tunnel, each time one of the trucks transported, well, there goes my suspension, the like 12, 15 logs just flew across the map on top of the other trucks. So they were doing convoy. 4 people, 3 of them in logging trucks and 1 in the support truck. Luckily this is still capable even without suspension. And there goes my fuel tank. Now I won't last long. Will I make it to the task I want to activate? Interesting house or building. Weird shape. So in multiplayer, do you play with with a group of 4 people, or just a couple, or? Ah, yeah. Okay, no problem. Thanks for popping in for the short time anyway. I usually go for 6.5, 7 hours. So I will most likely still be on, depending how long you're planning to be out for. I don't know if this is gonna be a way I can go. I thought on the map it looked like a way through. I suppose it doesn't really matter that I go that side now anyway. I'll just go the way that I can see easy. I do have the roof rack full with 120 litres of fuel. So I'll be surprised if I don't make it to the task. But do I really want to be putting that into this tank that's leaking? I don't even know if this map has a garage yet. I don't think so. Beauty of autonomous winch. Even without a fuel, I can winch around. But you kind of need to have winch points you can connect to. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. Let's be a bit sneaky and do some winching there. I hope my wheels are still turning. Yep, they are. I wonder if there's enough trees close enough to be able to do this the rest of the way. Come on. I don't know what you're stuck on, but you can get past it.